Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're your story. This is a day late scheduling, mostly sleep scheduling.
You were not even here, so.
I was here. You were asleep.
No, you weren't here Friday.
We don't record Friday, Carter. We record on Saturday.
Well, no, we don't record on Friday.
Check the tapes, my boy.
Okay.
Anyway, my name is Zach Nolan.
My name is Carter Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, about to take a sip and drink.
So, we are talking about episode 5?
5, I believe.
5
yes.
of The Mighty Ducks. What did you think of this episode?
Good episode, once again.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get to a couple things that was like a punch in... There was the one thing that was a bit of a punch in the mouth. The Hawks are the worst team in the league. Let that phrase sink in.
Are now the worst team in the league, I guess.
Carter, they were always the worst team in the league because the Don't Bothers just became a team now. Also, the Hawks jerseys suck. Yeah. They suck. Don't get me wrong. Like, those black jerseys they had were classics. Classic, so much so that it inspired the goddamn Iceland team to wear similar style jerseys.
I think everyone kind of knew that they couldn't wear exactly the same thing, but shit, they could have worn something similar. Like,
if you're saying they couldn't have worn the same helmets, yeah, those helmets would not pass regulations.
No,
I think.
I mean like the same jerseys.
Yes, they should have.
Well, no, but they should like change it up a little bit.
Do the Ducks have like a black jersey? Or is it like a dark purple?
It's a dark purple.
Good, okay, because I hate this idea that every single villain has to have a black jersey. It's dumb. I was fine with the Hawks team, not the Hawks, the varsity team in D3. Red? They had red, yeah. They had black for the practice, but they had red for the rest.
Yeah, I have problems with D3, that's not one of them. No.
Honestly, D3, it's just, it's funny. No, here's the thing though. I hated Okay, here's the one thing that bugs me. I always thought they were in college. It never hit me they were in high school. Because they just seemed like they were old enough, you know what I mean? Like the age range, because it really hit them. But anyway, let's move on to the actual show at hand.
Yeah.
So, we get development for our, the two other females on the team that are not the girl that played for the Ducks. And I'm sorry. They don't name drop her enough times for me to really pick up the name. Yeah. I'm going to be honest, even the kids I always forget.
Yeah.
What are their names again? There's Evan. Evan is the lead.
Well, you said one of the reasons.
Evan is the lead. Who is the other one?
Nick.
God damn, it's hard.
And then Coob's the goalie.
Who the fuck's gonna forget Coob?
I forgot after the first episode.
Yeah, but you got you knew the idea. Anyway, what were you saying?
Picked up because you kept saying. Well, what I was saying is that in the original one, it was pretty easy to figure out who was who, and it's because whenever Bombay would talk to them, he'd be like, "Hey, Reed, do this," or Averman, do that. You know what I mean? It would constantly be Bombay calling them by their name to do something. You know what I mean?
The problem
made it easier to kind of pick up.
The toughest name in that movie to remember, I would say, would probably be the boyfriend and girlfriend group. Do you remember their names? It's Connie and Guy.
It's Connie.
Connie and Guy Germain. Those are probably the hardest names of the whole
Connie
thing. Connie was the girl, and then Guy Germain was the boyfriend of the girl. Remember those two came in like a package deal? You're not the figure skater one.
Oh.
The two that started the team. Remember? She's telling me, it's like, we almost scored a goal too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's him. Yeah, or that's her. And then he's obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a weird plot thread that always looks like they're about to have a moment, but then
Which
they
one
don't.
was that?
Those two were always paired together.
Like they were in the first? No,
second and third. First, second, third.
Oh,
you need to go back and watch.
Sorry,
But no, the point is that the character's a lot easier to just pull up. Yes, the most of the development is on the two other females of the team, and it's done surprisingly well.
Very well.
Okay, so first off, I did not expect that. Okay, this is kind of a twist to me because it's brought up in so the one girl who's a cosplayer wears a cape because she had scoliosis. Holy shit, that is good. Yeah. That's terrible, but that is a good logical reasoning for why she would do that. Because, you know what, I'll be honest, I know people that have cosplayed and stuff. They don't do it 24/7.
Yeah.
That is really a lot of it. Some people do.
Yeah.
Some people do. And those are the people that we don't usually talk to face to face. But some people do.
Yeah, and I like the way how they kind of coerce them to kind of become closer with the whole, like, oh, you won't accept me in my group, I won't accept you in your
Yes.
group.
That was a good, that was
good.
so good because it was a good turnaround. The fact that the cosplayer wouldn't accept the typical mean girl in her group too, because that is something that is not often touched upon. It's always one way.
And it's good in the sense of, like, it was something that they not necessarily could ignore, that they would have to kind of explain, like, you know, and not necessarily like, oh, like, these two can't be close, but in the way that stuff kind of works, that's not really how things normally fall. So having some sort of explanation about it is good.
Okay.
And it kind of helps bring the characters together.
So I just want, because here's the thing. What I like about this is that I can relate my experiences when I grew up playing hockey to what the kids are feeling to an extent.
Oh, for sure.
Because here's the thing.
Sure.
Let's just be honest here, okay?
Yeah.
So if you made the team, because I was on, like, hockey teams with certain kids of different, like, I don't want to say social classes, but, like, in a school, it's divided based on what are your interests type thing.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You don't necessarily go and talk to the person that is on your hockey team during school, because unless you're going to talk about hockey, you might not have a lot in common.
Yeah.
And that happened with me. I had, like, especially for me, I think when I was in high school too, I knew a bunch of people, and I was friends with a bunch of people, but I didn't really hang out with anyone per se. Like, I kind of just floated between it. Yeah. Because I had people in certain groups. And seeing that here, and seeing how two people from people that are obvious that they wouldn't always talk to each other outside of the game that they play on the same team,
they were kind of
very good.
They were kind of on, like, polar opposites.
Well, they were, but also too. But that's the good thing here is that not only were they not on polar, they were on polar opposites to an extent, but it wasn't just to hammer home a stereotype of two people having to work for different together. They already technically got along.
Yeah.
While on the team.
It just showed how they grew.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just from that. It's not like you're fabricating something to get
character.
Yeah.
Growth.
Don't manufacture why they get along.
Yeah.
But you're only just trying to get them to a point where they can be very open about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about Evan's dad. So this was okay, here's the thing. I actually like that this plot line kind of subverts expectation, because the expectation is that his dad is terrible. He's not. He's just very misguided in his aspirations because he feels like right? Like, he's just chasing something that he's not let's be honest, he's not that great at.
Yeah, he's chasing this idea, and if I can do this, this will be better for them, and
well, it's more like, let's be honest here. They don't say it, but it's more like it'll be better for him.
Well, yeah.
Like, just saying, like, and also too,
but I think he also believes that him doing this and coming back and telling all these stories is better for him.
Yes, it's a very relatable character, and and here's the good thing too.
Like you say, he's misguided.
I'm so glad they didn't do that. The guy like comes home and thinks he can woo his ex-wife. Bullshit. Because I told you I was worried about this. Yeah. For the sneak peek, I'm like, oh fuck. Fucking here's the two dads plot line. They didn't do it. The guy said the guy was giving Bombay advice, and Bombay had to adapt from that because he can't do the same thing that he did. Yeah. It's so smart, and it's so like you're treating these characters
and
like
having
real fucking people.
And having that advice just fall flat on its face when he actually attempted it. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was. It was very good. So like, and also.
One thing that that I was skeptical about this, you actually called it.
Which one is this?
This is the one where it's like, oh, he's gonna drive him to the hockey game instead, isn't he? He's not gonna drive him to the airport.
Yeah, I did. I picked it right away. The second Bombay said no, I'm like, your ass is going to the hockey game.
Yeah. and then there are different points of the hockey game where he'd be like, all right, I have to catch the plane. Nope.
No, you don't.
Just push him right down. Yep. not happening.
It's weird.
You're
yeah.
not going.
Like, yeah, honestly. It's weird because Evan went into beast mode, which makes it feel like, okay, I like that, but at the same time,
And that
can
also
other
leads
people
up it-
score too? Can he pass to somebody and they score?
What if Logan's mom shows up? What happens?
Okay, you know what? That is a dark tunnel.
What happens?
Don't need
Does
to
he
answer.
start taking penalties? You. It's like,
Tell me what the footprints, Ma! Tell me about Thomas!
He's in the penalty box. He's the blueprint! He's just smacking up the ground.
Anyway,
That'd be
moving
so
on.
good.
Moving on.
You could really do
Yes.
something with that.
Moving on. So, what else is there here to discuss?
Well, eventually we got to talk about that teaser for the next episode.
Yeah, let's get...
Now, one part of that teaser that we can talk about now is that in the teaser for next episode, we know that next episode they're going to ask
So are
Evan if he wants to join the Ducks because there's a spot open. That's going to come up. So,
Okay, so
what do you think's going to happen?
This
There's a lot of
is
different-
annoying because, like...
They
God.
could go the stereotypical route.
No, okay, so let's be honest. We all know where the end game is. He's gonna say no. But how they get here could really piss me off. Because you have, like, I don't want them to take too long with this. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want them to waste too much time in exploring this. Because it's a very simple answer is no.
Yeah. The most...
I feel like it's more just a
logical route is-
pull on just to see, just kind of more of a comparison on, like, it's just a simple, like, this suits the character of the coach because we know the coach just wants to scare. The coach is pulling a page from Bombay's book. It's right over there. It's right there. Just pulling a page from Bombay's book and trying to steal the best player.
Yeah. Yeah.
God.
So the stereotypical route
but
is just he
yes.
goes there, says no.
Well, it's not even
And-
stereotypical route. It's the
Like,
right route. The
Well,
No. The stereotypical route is he goes there, he's tempted, he takes time, and it literally takes almost the entire episode for him to realize that it's a no. That's the problem because that's when you drag out a very simple question into a episode long storyline, and that pisses me off when you do things because I always compare it to watching a wrestling. I compare
Evan
it to
heel turn.
no, yes. Okay, but here's my line.
Yeah.
This is why I compare it to wrestling, okay? Yeah. I compare it to wrestling because wrestling will sometimes use false finishes, and it's fucking annoying because they use false finishes because what they do is they give us Act 1, they give us Act 1 again, then they try to rush to an Act 3 without properly establishing an Act 2. It's annoying because you're just delaying it until a big event. And I don't want this to be the entire episode, otherwise I'm going to get pissy. I want the majority of this episode to be about learning about where the fuck these ducks have been. Also, the couple is still together, and you know what? Good job. You know what? No. Fuck you.
You're bringing
Fuck
up
you.
D3, aren't you?
No.
No? Okay.
The couple is still together. And you know why I'm happy the couple is still together? Because these motherfuckers, when they bring back old characters in so many genres, they make these fucking couples just for no goddamn reason just be like, nah, we ain't doing it. Fucking Jurassic Park 3 did it with the two people that we looked at and we're like, oh, they would work well together. Ha! Nope!
Yeah.
They did it with Charlie's mom twice!
Yeah.
Twice!
Like I said.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Like, who actually thought he was gonna get together with the tutor? We all knew he wasn't. But fucking Charlie's mom had a chance! You left her! Like, fuck! Just let the right couples be together! They're right for each other! Zach, Minister of Love. No, but...
that's a dark subject.
No, it's not.
No, but it makes you think of like 1984.
Not
The Ministry of Love. 1984. Do you not know what that is? It's like the book where like it's a really famous book where like the fucking take control over. It's like the first ever dystopian novel.
Aren't you thinking of 1984?
That's why I said
Like the book called 1984?
That's why I said 1984.
Oh, fuck. I didn't read that book properly.
It is.
I had a book report doing it, and I kind
depressing as shit.
I know. It's kind of like the bad ending to every video game you've ever played.
Yeah, there's
No.
Let me talk. Shut up.
Is this called the Mighty 1984?
No, what I was saying is that it's there's not many endings where it's just, you know, a cold ending. That's one of them.
That is one of them.
It's fucking depressing.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's like Hunger Games if you got rid of the last 2 books.
It's like Hunger Games if
you finished the thing, now go back to the fields.
It's Hunger Games if Katniss didn't win. If she just died. Straight up. That was it.
Is it wrong that I looked at Hunger Games in this weird, odd, transfiction that, like, I always try to, I just kind of, they've created, that's the only element of that entire, no. Okay, so the Hunger Games is the best part of the Hunger Games series. Can we just say that? That's the only thing where it's original, okay?
No question.
So, or it's like somewhat original, because it's really Battle Royale, let's be honest. But it also makes you think, they did this like 75 times. I kind of want to see the stats on, like, you know, as a fan of the numbers myself, dude, I just want to see the bullshit math you put in there. It's kind of like why I'm so fascinated by with what J.K. Rowling has been able to put into the Harry Potter universe and what George Lucas has willed into existence in the Star Wars universe. It's just, I want to see more. But anyway, we are way off topic, but that's okay, because this is pretty much done, honestly.
Is there really more to talk about?
The Don't Bothers won. Okay, Wing Night was fine, yes. The Don't Bothers won. Yeah. Also, too, the conversation between Alex and the canteen lady was kind of funny, because she's like, I don't have a type. There's the mayonnaise guy and the pickle guy and the relish guy and the blah 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 blah, blah. And we're like, oh, I don't know. Also, Nick, is it Nick?
Yeah.
Nick gave a great speech at the end.
Yes. Yeah.
And then proceeded to sit on the bench. That one was a bit, I'm gonna be honest there. I want to see, okay, so I don't know if this is what they're building.
It's like the whole Bombay, Charlie, you're the coach.
Yeah! No, Charlie. He can have my spot. Charlie, I don't think you get this. Good work, Captain Duck. Well, actually, he's not the captain. The captain has to play. No, you're not. Thanks, Gunner. I didn't get a single point this entire tournament.
Gunner was a captain, right? Yeah, he had to, right? Of course.
They're not going to make Sanderson the captain.
No, but I don't remember.
He's the only other Icelandic person we know.
I don't remember if they gave him. Also, I kind of find it funny how they picked Iceland as the villain. It's just kind of like,
well, that's
where are these guys in the World
Juniors?
Where's Iceland? They in like what? Like,
it's very nice.
B League? I don't even know where Iceland is. Like,
dude,
what league?
No, don't
Juniors?
care. Don't care.
Just wonder.
Don't care.
When did Iceland get so good at hockey? Goodness
they
gracious.
never did. Don't care. When did America get good at the Goodwill Games? Get the fuck out of here. It's a better. They just wanted to, they couldn't make their movie D2 get your ass handed to you by a bunch of Connor McDavid Canadians. They couldn't do that. So they just went, yeah, D2.
Yeah, you
Goodwill
guys
Games.
beat the Canadians.
Carter. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, no. But yeah, that's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah, there's really
there's not a lot for us to say, honestly. But please let us know your thoughts on this episode, because we would love to discuss it. Also, too, thank you as we pass 350 subscribers.
So what is it? End of May 400?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. End of May is our birthday.
Well,
our birthdays are both in the month of May.
Yeah.
Let's hope that we can maybe get 450 by the end of the month.
Ooh.
I know.
Ambitious!
I know, but you know what also, too? There's playoff hockey. That could help. The numbers...
We're doubling it.
They could work!
The Jets
If you squint, turn your head a little bit, the numbers add up! Anyway, thank you for watching.
You're thinking what I'm thinking.
Please don't forget to leave a like and comment down below your thoughts, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And hey, we're not even gonna get low. 450. Because they know! They ain't even gonna try! Anyway, moving on. No, but thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at No One Podcast. Yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Feel free to comment down below and to shoot us a DM on Instagram. We respond to everything.
Yeah, we do. Because we're a bunch of sociable motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, and we have no one else to talk to. And that's really depressing.
COVID! Okay, hit the button. Let's see how many times we got.
Still gonna do that.